I don't think you owe her a relationship. I just think you should tell her, like, hey, I know you got 100 bodies. That's why I'm here. And maybe y'all won't have issues after.
I wouldn't date a woman with a body count of 100.
So why even have the question about someone stopping for a year if you wouldn't give her an example? She would never be an example.
You need to stop fucking cutting in so I can have a back and forth with her. I'm going to be stuck on this for too long. Go ahead. I think you're in the middle of saying something.
No, I kind of lost my train of thought.
Yeah, well, I'm still confused. So she's got a body count of between 5 and 10. You think it's unreasonable for me to want to sleep with her within 3 dates?
I guess the crux of my criticism is like, what are you like bringing to the table, you know, like so quickly into the date that she would be willing to sleep with you if she hasn't in a long time or has a low body count? That's what I'm trying to ask.
I don't think that's your point, because I mean, in your show notes here, well, I mean, I suppose it does have to do.
Yeah, because I kind of said it was like.
Yeah, you're a little sassy with it.
It seems like your first date would be more like an interview rather than like a connection being there. And so I just.
Tell me how you came to that conclusion.
Well, because you'll ask questions like, you know, how many people have you slept with? Are you willing to fold my laundry? Are you willing to stir my noodles? Like
right, you said so in your notes. You said, like, bro, why would anyone want to sleep with Brian right away when his first date's like an interview? Probably, hey, I'm Brian. Are you okay with the fact that we won't get married? How do you feel about stirring my noodles and folding my laundry? What's your body count? Are you willing to bow? If I was a chaste woman on a date with Brian, I wouldn't think, whoa, this dude who just interviewed me is so great. Now I'm going to immediately give up my chastity.
Based.
Yeah, so I mean, that's what you said.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's a couple things here. So I would say that the way I'm conducting myself in the midst of an adversarial podcast is going to be very different than how I'm conducting myself one-on-one.
Yeah, and I thought about that
in a romantic, intimate setting. So, you know, for example, like you might, I mean, the way somebody might conduct themselves where there's an expectation that you're having adversarial conversations is not how they're going to be conducting themselves when they're dating somebody.
We could do a mock date if you want.
You're in a relationship. Why would you say that?
For podcasts, for views.
A mock date?
Y'all let y'all fans come on the podcast and now you upset. This is what you get.
I'm
you let your fans come on the bar. I'm the only one not a fan for real. I don't even know what the fuck going on. I'm finna leave in a little too.
I'm not upset. We're just having the exchange.
He said, why would you say that?
Well, it's just peculiar given that you're in a relationship. But
I think you would think it's funny.
The mock date?
Yeah. Like if like not actually, like I mean like right here. Like
I mean, this is not like really a scenario in which would be organic or conducive to like.
You heard what she said for views.
You gotta stop fucking interrupting. Kindly stop fucking interrupting, please and thank you. So, look, this sort of environment would not be particularly conducive or representative of how a conversation might play out in a more typical setting when it comes to a first date. But I actually, even if I grant to you that I do take on a bit of a interviewing capacity with you know, I know she's laughing over here. By the way, I saw this chick's fucking Instagram stories. Absolute like 37-year-old still going to fucking mansion parties dressed like a fucking strumpet. So I mean, you're one to fucking talk over here. So
okay.
Yeah, you've been fucking chuckling out of your mouth the entire fucking night of me. So
thanks for stalking me.
How is it stalking?
You didn't look before the podcast, so that must have just happened.
Yeah, I was reposting people's stories, lady. Okay. So, what would actually be wrong if I were to ask women questions before agreeing to meet with them?
I think that's fine, but it kind of seems like maybe those questions wouldn't be super organic. Like on the first to third date, I would assume you'd ask that later on.
Yeah, like how do you put it into conversation?
Oh, is this
like,
a rage quit? Rage quit over here?
I'm not angry, I'm just embarrassed.
Are you quitting? It's a quit?
I think it's because we didn't know when we got invited that it would be like mean people coming rude. I personally don't care.
I love that this woman's quitting when she's been mocking and laughing at me the entire fucking show.
I want to leave.
She didn't.
You're bored because you've got fucking TikTok brain because you're, oh my God, bro. There's too much fucking Botox in your face, bro. Your lips look like fucking clown fucking lips. Bro, you've been talking shit all night. The one thing I said to you was giving you the slightest milquetoast pushback to you wanting to date a millionaire. That's the extent of the pushback I gave. If you have a gripe with Andrew, that's fine. I wasn't really even that rude to you. But you've been at me all night.
I mean, I personally, from the beginning, y'all were laughing at. He laughed at her on there for sure before she
Bro,
laughed.
if I sat here and I was like, I want a 19-year-old virgin Victoria's Secret model, y'all would fucking clown me.
You know why I
Y'all
would clown you?
fucking clown me.
Not because she's
I mean,
Victoria's Secret.
I would also.
I would clown you because you said 19 and you old as fuck. That's weird. That's why I would clown you. Not because of Victoria's Secret, because you could find that. They're not, some of them
Right.
ain't all that good looking.
So you think
could-
it's delusional that I could get a woman of that caliber? Okay. We think it's delusional that she's a 37-year-old woman who wants to date a millionaire.
But she already is dating them. She
Where's
said
the
that.
ring? As a woman, just because guys are
Everyone
fucking,
doesn't
stop
wanna get married.
interrupting. As a woman, a W is not fucking multiple guys. The W is getting the ring. Until you have the ring, it doesn't mean shit.
That's so sad that people
That's
think
not
that,
sad.
though. It is, because
Bro,
everyone don't deserve to be married.
Women's metric of success is not being able to a guy. You get the W when you get commitment. She's dating 3 dudes. She doesn't have the ring.
So
She
what if
doesn't have
but
commitment.
what if she got proposed by one of them and
She's
she turned
dating
them down?
3 dudes. She doesn't have the commitment. Point blank, period. Y'all women think the W is fucking successful rich dudes? Nah.
No, I don't think that.
Nah.
That's why I don't have countless meaningless sex. I don't do stuff like that because I know it's not that.
Can you
That's not
fix
the way.
your mic and stop moving it kindly?
That's not the way to do it. But she never said she was dealing with numerous ones. She said only one, and that was her ex. That was the rich one. She said, and she said all of them make more than $1 million. When you said 500.
Actually, wait, you three
So
scoot
she
down?
doesn't seem like she's lying. She drives a McLaren.
You two scoot
I
down,
mean,
please.
it is what it is.
That's cool. All right, I'm going to read a couple chats here. Hold on, guys.
Christ is Lord donated $200. Brian, a true traditional woman strives to wait until marriage, and you want a woman that doesn't wait. You have a double standard against traditional values. There's no way around this. Andrew agrees.
I'm
There
not
you go.
I'm not like 100% a traditional man.
Brian doesn't
I'm
wanna
not.
get married.
I don't want to get married. I don't want to get married, so I don't really see what the issue is.
But I would like the chatter to respond to the paradox of. I think that this position
Am
is
I the
strong.
chatter?
So I agree in the
No,
spirit
okay.
of the idea that the chatter's kind of right here. But I do think that Brian's point with the paradox is true, which is that if you have a woman who has been promiscuous in the past and suddenly she's going to make you wait, that seems fucked up from the waiter's perspective, right? That seems like, oh, all these other men were good enough for you, but not me. And I still haven't actually heard a good answer to that. So maybe chatter,
What was
maybe you
the
can
question?
actually respond to that argument.
What was the answer you were looking for?
I wasn't looking for an answer.
You said I haven't heard a good answer from that yet, Chatter.
Argument, a good argument.
Chatter. I want to just give my opinion too.
Go ahead.
What was the answer you were looking for? Say that again.
I was looking for an argument for this. So here's the paradox. If a woman has slept with multiple men before you very quickly, but she wants to make you wait because she's turning over a new leaf, from the perspective of the man who she's turning the new leaf over for, it seems like basically she's saying you're not good enough and these other men were.
No, I don't think so. Even though I can't relate to her at all and what she's got going on, that's not my life. I'm just speaking. First of all, none of these are my life. I'm just speaking on everyone's topic because that's what we're here to.
Yeah, no,
talk.
I understand. Yeah.
But I don't think that's it. I think she probably just trying to change her life. Like he said, he doesn't want someone who did all that, then try to change their life. So they're just not meant to be right away, like he said.
I
It's
agree that
I
they're
just
just
don't
trying to
think
change
they
their
should
life. I
start
agree.
either. Like if as
Hold
soon
on.
as she says 100 bodies, then you should say bye. Anything else, expecting sex and something from her when she's saying she's changing, you shouldn't be upset about.
Yeah, I
because-
just wouldn't date her.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So then we're
But like,
done.
what's more delusional? Her wanting a millionaire, a less than 1% man, or me wanting to sleep with a woman with a sub 10 body count in 3 dates or less? What's more delusional? Why don't you answer the question?
I mean, I guess the millionaire would be more delusional.
What do you mean?
I don't think-
you
Like,
guess.
Okay, it is. It is more delusional.
Okay. But so going back to your further criticisms on this, what would actually be wrong with like asking someone questions when getting to meet them?
I mean, it's fine if it's organic, but
What? Who cares if it's organic or not?
it's just, I feel like if you're on a date and you're trying to build chemistry and like a connection, then the questions like that kind of come off more like interview and like business, like a transaction, rather than like a chemistry thing.
Sorry, man. We got to be careful here. Okay. So whose job is it on a date to bring the vibe?
I think both.
Really?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Go ahead. Let's do the role play. Go ahead.
All right. Hi, Brian.
Good job. Well done. Okay. Hey, how was your day?
It was pretty good. I went surfing today. Caught a big wave. How about you?
Oh yeah, where did you surf?
I surfed in San Diego, so
Oh, yeah?
drove here.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. I just did some work today. Took it easy. Now I'm here with you.
Well, I think we're having a good time. What's your body count?
All right, bro. All right.
Damn, I want to know.
Sorry.
I want to know.
I kind
I'm
of
not
froze.
gonna-
You're
It's
right.
probably like
it is awkward on the date.
100
It is awkward on the podcast. I will say.
Look, why you get uncomfortable
Can you
when she
just-
asked that?
Can you just straighten the mic?
Why did you get uncomfortable when she asked about your body count? You asked about women's life in general all
I
day.
wasn't uncomfortable.
Okay, so what's
It
the
was more
number?
so that I was like prepared to engage with her in good faith,
And she
then
went straight
just
to that.
she just
Yeah, I don't
trolled.
know.
She
It's
just-
it's
she just
kind of
trolled.
nerve-wracking.
She just trolled. So.
No, because it's like she was trying to make a point. Like, if you're on a date, how do you interject that into the conversation without it being weird?
Yeah.
Bro.
Like-
Okay, well, first off, it's hard for me to give prescriptive advice to most men because I'm in this sort of interesting scenario where, in terms of the women I've started to date, they're reaching out to me. So it's difficult to give them good prescriptive advice because most men are not in that position. So with me, yeah, I'm fucking screening these chicks hardcore.
Because they want your views and not you.
You're oh my God. First off,
Not an idiot.
Nah,
I'm
you
saying
are
what people think.
Because
look at her flirting
stop,
with you
stop,
with her
stop,
boyfriend
stop.
because you have views. My point.
That doesn't
But
prove
it's
your point
okay.
at all.
I'm gotta go too. It
Yeah,
was
so
fun.
hold on. Let me respond to you. So here's the funny thing about that.
You don't have to go.
Hold on.
Just
I
have
do.
some fun with
Listen,
it.
I know I'm the party. I'll come back with
Hold
my
on.
fro and no makeup on for you guys later in my Victoria's Secret
Just
outfit.
sit,
for
chill
y'all
out.
later,
I'll
another
respond
day.
to
But
you.
I gotta go right
Nah,
now.
I'll respond to you.
I came
So-
with her and you ruined it. She didn't like. She's leaving. My stuff's in
Well,
her
tell
car.
her to come back.
She's upset.
She's coming back. Just
No.
tell her to fucking go. Tell her if she comes back, I'll give her a fresh $2 bill, a fucking what are the Rice Krispie treat, applesauce, and
You know how much a $2 bill is worth now?
I
Yeah, it's
have one in
huge.
my phone. What I was gonna
So
say.
wait, hold on. Let me answer your thing really quick, and then we can have a discussion over your lady friend who just dipped. So okay, if she's trying to like clout farm me or whatever, which is not something I've actually ever encountered, it's a terrible idea because any girl I date is never getting even a shrivel, a crumb of any
But they'll
public
still
facing.
try. And that's when you gotta
because
realize.
I keep
fake
my
inter-
stop. You got to stop fucking interrupting. I keep my relationships very private. My family very private. My friendships very private. If I'm dating a girl, I could be dating her for 2 years. Nobody fucking knows. I'm not telling anybody about it.
Okay.
So if she's trying to date me to get some sort of benefits for clout, it's one, you're not going to get it. Two, I'm just not public like that with my relationships. I don't do what these other influencers do where they fucking are in relationships publicly.
Okay.
It's private. And I don't date Instagram chicks. I don't date social media
Or
girls.
model.
I don't date content creators.
Okay. Or money they might use you
Sure.
for. It
Maybe
don't have
they
to
could
be.
want- sure, maybe
I
they
don't
want me
even
for
know
the
if you
money.
have money. I just know you got a podcast.
I am broke. I am broke.
I don't think you're broke.
I am a starving college
But you
student.
might be, regular compared to her wanting a millionaire. And the only way that she gonna come back is if you bring her a millionaire. So figure it out.
We got millionaires in the chat.
Okay.